So here he is with much fanfare, one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time, Demetrious Johnson. Skill for skill, as good as any fighter I've ever seen.
Absolutely, J.A. This guy can do it all. He can wrestle, he can grapple, he's got a championship mindset, and he really does mix the arts as well as anybody you'll ever see inside the octagon. Truly, truly a special talent. It really did come to define the UFC flyweight division, defending that championship on multiple different occasions.
Championship pedigree as good as any fighter in UFC history. And I think for a lot of fans and pundits out there, if you are crafting a Mount Rushmore of MMA greats, you have one of those 4 slots reserved for this decorated former flyweight champion, Mighty Mouse Demetrious Johnson. Demetrious Johnson, ready to make a statement in front of this capacity crowd here tonight. All right, well, you can argue in terms of prospects coming up in this division, this man is as well-rounded as any fighter in the weight class. Tonight believes he'll have the striking advantage, but not afraid to grapple if the fight goes to the ground as well.
Well, when you possess that type of skill, when you have all the abilities, you're not afraid of where the fight goes. This man believes that he's just better, and he has proven that every time he steps into the octagon. He is well-rounded, and many say it, but this kid is well-rounded, and he has shown it in his octagon appearance. Yeah, comes from a great camp, gets a lot of different looks, and health is wealth. When he's been healthy, he's looked like one of the best fighters in this division. The cannibal Alexandre Pantoja. The tape for this flyweight fight. All right, now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Alexandre the Cannibal Pantoja!
One of the best in the business, Mark Goddard, is our referee. All right, so here we go with this stand-up only encounter. We'll see if these guys can play by the rules. Not many rules, but you can't grapple at all. No wrestling of any kind. You also are not permitted to do follow-up strikes on the floor. We are underway. Oh, quick cross, and it lands for DJ.
I mean, it's textbook. Everything he does is textbook, including that beautiful cross.
Well, as usual, Pantoja trying to take the fight to the challenger with immediacy.
Yeah, right away. I love watching Pantoja fight, man. I love his aggressiveness, his durability. I love his big power, and I love his willingness and ability to go and take people down. He sets this really high pace with the hope that his opponent can't keep up. And we've seen him do it.
Man, he kind of looked like me, just walking right into that punch. No defense.
You better move that head.
Oh, man, there it is again. You've heard about that Pantoja cross. He's barely missed with it tonight.
Well, he's barely missed with it, and he has a belief in it that he can knock people out. That's why you see Pantoja throwing that shot so many times.
Oh, another body shot gets through. Gotta think he's starting to feel those in the midsection.
Yeah, and you know, if you're the opponent also, you know that you're making that investment into the body, even though you may not be able to see the work that you're doing yet. At some point, it's going to start to pay dividends.
Pantoja's starting to feel it here early round one, taking immediate control of the fight and taking the air out of his opponent.
Well, he wants to dance his dance. Right now, his opponent is the partner. He is not leading.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Oh, they both threw really hard.
That's a big hook. It doesn't matter what foot he's on, unconventional, unorthodox, or otherwise, that hook's finding the target.
I mean, John, he threw that off of his back foot, but because he's so fast, he was able to get that punch to where it needs to be. Very impressive.
Final seconds here. Oh, spinning elbow right to the dome. Great first round out of the flyweights. Round two coming up.
Aí, senta aí, respira, relaxa. Sim, muito bom, fez muito bom nesse round, ok? Seu chute tá indo muito bem, ok? Your strikes are going.
All right, no telestrator for the champ tonight, but that's okay. He'll still talk you through the replays. Body kicks for days, man.
I mean, body kicks for days, but I gotta be honest, John. If we don't incorporate a telestrator into this game, this may be my only version of EA UFC.
Good.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Watch for him to set up that hook again now. And right on cue, there it is for him yet again. Watch a little welt there starting to develop on the side of his body. A lot of strikes landing in that area tonight.
I mean, he's got to do something. You cannot continue to ignore that you're getting hit in the body over and over again. You better address it now before we get to a point where you can't continue to fight.
Well, Demetrious Johnson, a tremendous athlete, as you know, but his mind oftentimes is what leads the team.
I think that's his greatest.
Oh, he gets back up. The question is for how long? Just over 3 minutes to go.
A lot of young fighters will go crazy trying to finish there. You get a guy hurt, but instead of trying to go crazy and maybe get caught with something, he took his time.
Well, back to the well with that hook shot. He's already landed a bunch in this round. Starting to find some real concern. Back to his feet. Oh, man, just as we were talking about him in the zone, he got absolutely cracked.
I mean, beautiful shot landed there. Honestly, Johnny killed all of his momentum.
That's the biggest shot to fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. It's the craziest fight. What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish. Oh!
Final seconds of the the horn indicating the end of the round, so potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Ready? Good.
Third round underway. All right, so after one of the more entertaining... Oh! Oh, big left. Clean punch right there. Oh, nice combination of strikes to the body. Man, there's that body shot again. Defense has got to make some adjustments here.
And if the defense don't get better, at some point you're going to see him start...
Oh, just digs into the body, man.
I mean, dug that shot every part of himself, and now he's got it.
Back to his feet. Oh! That will do it! Alexandre Pantoja! How good is that?
Oh, my goodness.
We get the official decision with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Honors called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 25 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alexandre the Cannibal Pantoja.
Oh, well, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? Because it's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.